What's going on, Guardians? TBL here, and it's Armsday once again, so let's go ahead and see what Banji has got for us this week. Alright, so first up for the Suros DIS-43, the first roll number 1 is actually not bad at all. This bad boy is coming with hammer forged, appended magazine, full auto, and finally hand-laid stock. This is actually really close to what you could consider the god roll for this. The only thing that would have made this better is if you replaced hammer forged with perfect balance. Perfect balance, full auto, hand-laid stock would be an absolutely perfect roll for this weapon, but as it stands, roll number 1 is pretty darn good. Now, similarly speaking, roll number 2 is also pretty good. It comes with perfect balance, hidden hand, and finally small bore to give it a little bit of extra stability there. The mixture of perfect balance and small bore is going to give it quite a bit of stability at the cost of some magazine size, and hidden hand is going to give you a nice boost to your aim assist. Do you want more aim assist, or do you want the benefit of full auto? I went with roll number 1. Alright, and next up we do have the Casitas SR4 Scout Rifle. Now roll number 1 is pretty interesting. It comes with Rescue Mag, Quick Draw, Casket Mag, Firefly, and Eye of the Storm, which is alright, but you're going to want a little bit more stability, which is where roll number 2 comes in. It's got Icarus, Hand-Laid Stock, and Firefly, which is pretty close to exactly what you would want out of this weapon. Honestly, for this scout rifle, you're going to be looking for something with hand-laid stock to give it that nice boost to stability and 2 tier 1 PvE perks like maybe triple tap, life support, and mix in a Firefly in that last perk tree. That would generally be what I would consider the god roll of the Casitas SR4, and really only roll number 2 comes close to that. And next up, we've got the Cooma Katoch HC4 hand cannon, and you guys know how this works. If it ain't got range, it ain't got squat, which unfortunately none of the 3 rolls this week have. Basically, all 3 of them come with the gunsmith usual roll of having some stability booster in the middle tree, which is kind of sad, because roll number 2 here's got sure shot, it's got third eye, it's got braced frame, which maxes out this gun's stability, which would be nice if you know hand cannons could function without range. If you bought this, I would just say pick any one up and shard it immediately for marks. Alright, next up we've got the strong Bode shotgun, which is a pretty interesting weapon. Roll number 1 is, curious, we'll say. It's got smooth ballistics and linear compensator, close and or personal, battle runner, and in the third tree, it's got hand-loaded rifle barrel and single point sling. Rifle barrel is going to push this thing to near its max range stat. And close and or personal is an interesting ability, giving you that bonus melee damage when you land a shot with this weapon that doesn't kill. Now, generally you want to land killing blows with shotguns, but close and or personal can work pretty well with a Stormcaller build. So as a niche weapon with maybe an amplitude build, roll number 1's not bad. Roll number 2 has also got rifled barrel with battle runner and last resort, which would actually make it a pretty decent PvE shotgun. And finally, roll number 3 is a little bit different. It seems to be bucking the battle runner trend to bring us stuff like crowd control and hot swap with a mixture of single point sling, fitted stock, and oiled frame in the last tree. So a little bit more stability here. This is obviously a shotgun geared more towards PvE. And that's what it comes down to. If you're looking to use this in PvP, roll number 1 could have some niche uses, or if you're looking to use it in PvE, roll number 3 is probably going to do the best. Alright, next up we've got the AOF Rua D Sniper Rifle. Roll number 1's got Private Eye, Partial Refund, and Injection Mold, which gives it some much needed stability. Roll number 2 is interesting. It's got Outlaw, Performance Bonus, and then Appended Magazine, Explosive Rounds, and Armor Piercing Rounds. Now this is probably going to be the best of the bunch. The mixture of Outlaw and Performance Bonus are 2 great PvE perks, and Explosive Rounds is always fun on a sniper rifle. Roll number 3 is very similar to roll number 1. It's got Private Eye and Partial Refund again, but this time perfect balance as the stability booster in the third perk tree. Now, stability is one of the most important factors on this gun, but unfortunately rolls number 1 and 3 don't have any supporting perks that make it worthwhile, so I went with roll number 2. Alright, next up for the test weapons. This week we have got 4 PvE guns and 1 PvP weapon. That's right, meaning it's going to be a great week to get your gunsmith rep up. For next week's orders, first up we've got the Suros RE45 auto rifle, the Suros DIS-43 scout rifle, once again, the Suros JLB-42 rocket launcher, the Jingu Kogo D shotgun, which is generally a terrible shotgun, and finally the Omelan Uzume RR4 sniper rifle. But alright, there we go, Guardians. That's pretty much it for your Armsday review video for this week. We had at least a couple good rolls. That DIS-43 roll number 1 is probably going to be worth your time. Now, before we close things out for today, I'm just going to take a little bit of time to completely trigger the audience by showing them my Postmaster. I thought this was funny. Oh, lordy. I'm going to have to do me some spring cleaning at some point. Nah, I don't need to worry about it. But alright, it's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to let us know what you picked up from the gunsmith down in the comment section below. And as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.